Yo, what's going on, everybody? X Landscaper here, back with another video. And today I got this 6-bank service cart from Horrible Freight. We're gonna get this thing off the truck, unboxed, and loaded up with some tools. So stay tuned. Alright, so I got it off the truck here. Yeah, I spared you the enjoyment of me struggling getting this thing off the truck. I suggest if you guys got a pickup truck or whatever, definitely get a second pair of hands to help you, because this thing's heavy. Doing it by yourself, I did it in this tight little corner. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but yeah, it was a little bit of a bitch to get out, but we did it nonetheless. So what I'm going to do, I guess I'm going to cut the box open, and the drawers are facing this way. Actually, no, the drawers are facing... Which way are the drawers facing? The drawers are facing this way, here. So I'm going to cut the box open, pull the drawers out, and then I'm going to put the... looks like all you got to do is put the feet on. So I'm going to go ahead and put the wheels on and then flip this thing up and start loading it out. So, alright, let's get rocking and rolling. Alright, let me cut the rest of this box open here. I'm going to cut that lid open, flip the lid open. These drawers are locked, so I'm assuming the wheels are in one of these drawers. But once I get the sides off, I'll pick it back up again. I'll show you exactly where the wheels are when you unbox this thing. Alright, so I cut the rest of this box open, and you're met with a set of keys here. This top lid's locked, all the drawers are locked. So it's hard to do one hand here, but I'm going to try to get this one-handed. Keys up. You get the point. I'm going to open the lid, and I'm going to show you which drawer the hardware is in to get this thing set up. But I got it resting on its side here for now. And then, like I said, I'm going to put the wheels on and then flip this thing up. So, alright, as predicted, right there, bottom drawer, there's a box, assuming this is the wheels, instruction manual, and another box. Alright, let's get these wheels on. So opening this box, you got your 4 casters. Looks like they're all swivel with all locking. Get your bolts, your handle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt up these top 2, flip the thing over, and then bolt up the second 2. This way I can stand it up without it, like, you know, rolling around. So what you're going to need, well, what I'm using is a 13 with an extension on a ratcheting wrench, just to make my life a little bit easier. Should be pretty easy. Let's go ahead and get this going. So washer, bolt, rinse, repeat. It's actually, this case is a pretty nice. I saw other videos on this cart before I decided to get this thing, and it looked like they had grease fittings. These wheels do not, but you know, just keep that in mind. I guess with the newer ones, or you know, it's Horrible Freight, so they tend to change things and do different things. Horrible Freight has gotten a lot better over the years, and actually this cart's really nice. I'm replacing this with a 4-bank cart that I had that was just filled with, overflowing with tools, so it was time to upgrade. But I mean, I'm not rolling this thing, you know, a mile down the street. I just roll it out of the garage to the car and back, so not bad. I guess it should hold up just fine. Zip these in. It's so awkward. I'm holding the camera with one hand, doing this with the other hand. This will be a lot easier for you guys not recording this crap. But it's pretty easy. It's just literally feel. That's it. Alright, so I didn't film it, but the cart is up. It's upright. Like I said, I suggest you bring a friend over, buy a pie and a couple beers, and have them help you out, because it was a pain in the ass. Like I said, I'm strong enough to do it, but it was still, it would be easy with 2 people. So have your friend come over, feed them, drink them, you're good to go. Alright, so last step to this thing is putting the handle on. Really straightforward. Put it on either side. It's got bolts on both holes, pre-drilled and threaded for either side. I'm gonna put it on this side, and it just takes a number 5 Allen. So let's get this thing bolted up. All right, that's it. Handles on. It's just those 4 screws, number 5 Allen. All right, let's open the drawers and see what this thing looks like inside for the first time. Give me a little lid. Ta-da! Unlocked. Let's see where the drawer liners are. There they are. Again, everything is in the bottom drawer. Alright, let's put these in. Alright, well, the drawer liners are in. What I think I'm going to do, what I've seen actually some other people do, is just get a little, see how this kind of like slides around. So when you open the drawers, over time, these things get all bunched up. So I'm either going to put a little double-sided tape on the corners here. You know, on just like the 2 corners or whatever, just to keep it from sliding around. Because you can see, like, it's you know, slippy. But overall, this cart's actually really nice. Just a heads up, if you're actually looking to get this thing, you see this right there? There's like a little plastic like grate things. I see people pull these things off. I'm probably going to leave them on just to keep the doors from opening up. But what you got to do is you got to reach your hand underneath and you'll feel them, and like slide it over to the left and then just pull the door open. Some people, to them, that's a pain in the ass, but to me, I really don't care. It's not the end of the world, and I'd rather have them on just to keep the drawers, to ensure that they stay closed. But this cart's nice and deep. You can get all the measurements online. I'm not going to take the ruler out and bore you with going through the measurements, but I'll just do a quick walk around. It's got these nice rubber bumpers. They're pretty heavy duty, so if this thing takes off rolling down and hits one of your cars, it's not going to damage it or damage the box. Got a little punch out here, so you can put electric through it. I'm probably not going to. Like I said, I'm replacing a 4-drawer cart with this thing. The 4-drawer cart was actually great, but it was just too small. I ran out of storage real quick. So this thing hopefully should do the trick. Be able to get all my crap in here. This lid's actually pretty nice. I saw another video online. This guy did, he painted the lid with rhino lining, so it's like super tough. I might actually do that. It's not a bad idea. You can make this thing into a workbench or worktop area. But except for what I do with it, I'm not a professional. I just DIY. I like to do stuff, save money for myself. This way, you know, I save a little bit of money and I know it's done right. A lot of shady mechanics out there and a lot of like people that cut corners. So if you do it yourself, you know what you did. You know, if you did it wrong, you did it yourself. Alright, so I guess that's going to bring us to the end. I am going to make another video. I was going to do it on this, but it's probably going to get too long. I'll show you the loadout, or maybe I'll load out another video with all my tools and putting them in and showing you how everything looks with all the sockets and all the crap in there, to give you an idea of what you could put with your tools, what's going to fit and what's not going to fit. So alright, I guess that's going to take us to the end here. And if you guys got any questions, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Alright, later.